Right now, we will broadcast for you the news in English on Radio Free Syria.
Welcome to our news hour. From Radio Free Syria. I am Marwan Kadro, and I will be with you with this news hour. We will start with the headlines. By the end of Friday, the local coordination committees in Syria documented 81 marches, including 7 children, 3 women, and 1 marcher on the torture. 29 marches were reported in Damascus and its suburbs, 16 in Idlib, 13 in Aleppo, 10 in Homs, 6 in Dar'a, 4 in Hama, and 3 in Deir ez-Zor. The Free Syrian Army clashed with the regime forces in 105 points, in which the FSA was able to control the gym behind Al Abbasiyin playground and targeted Hafir military barrack. Intense clashes took place at Jober's entrance, and regime forces' heavy machineries were destroyed in Yarmouk camp. In Damascus suburbs, the FSA was able to black out the attempts of the regime forces army to raid into Daraya, and intense clashes reported to be the fiercest in the southern part of the besieged city, and other attempts to enter eastern Ghouta was blacked out. In Dar'a, the Free Syrian Army targeted the 38th Brigade. In Raqqa, regime forces, the 93rd Brigade was targeted in Ain Isa by local-made missiles. In Idlib, FSA was able to destroy a military convoy heading towards Wadi Daif camp. In Aleppo and at Minr military airport and Nayrab military airport were targeted. A number of machineries and armors were destroyed in several areas in Syria. We will start this time from Damascus. A number of marchers will fall down in the Hassali quarter to the south of the capital due to the continuous shelling by the rocket launchers. By the time the regime forces perpetrated Al-Suwaika neighborhood, raiding and arresting people, and the same event happened in Al-Zuhur in the southern suburbs of Damascus. Moreover, the Free Syrian Army controlled the sports hall behind the Abbasiyin square amidst the capital in the time when the revolts targeted the 80th of Marsh Tower, which is located in Zablatani neighborhood, that contain a huge number of Shabiha, the regime mercenaries and soldiers. In the Regis Square, also clashes took place there in the Yarmouk camp. In that time, a number of marches and injuries fall in the Husseiniya refugee camp. The shelling also was on Ma'addamit al-Sham, Buwaida, and Jarajir Road in Deir Atiyah. In the western parts of Damascus countryside, specifically Al-Zabadani, first battles happened there between rebels and regime forces. Moving to Al-Raqqa, the Free Syrian Army could drop a warplane of the Assad regime while searching attempts continued to find the aviator in the surrounding mountains areas. In Ain Isa, the 93rd Brigade in the north of Raqqa was susceptible to the Free Syrian Army fires, mainly by local-made missiles. In the time, the Hawairiya in Tabaqa countryside, activists broadcasted photos of what they called smoke threads of an explosion of a Scud missile. Moving to Al-Qunaitra and also the province of Homs, clashes still on both sides, FSA and regime soldiers, to the south of the country, which its villages have been shelled daily in an attempt to overcome and recover the land. Many air attacks the regime warplanes made on many quarters of Homs that concentrated on Bab Hud and Bab al-Turkman resulted fires and wreckage here and there. Homs countryside also took its part from shelling, including Al-Rastan, Talbisa, eastern Buwaida, and other areas in Shaiba and the southern countryside. Furthermore, clashes happened in the northern countryside like Dar al-Kabira, Ghanto, and Al-Hula. This was it for today. Thank you very much. I am Marwan Kadra, along with me, Executive Manager Islam al-Ilbi. Please follow us on freesyriaradio.webs.com. You can also reach us through Skype on Syrian342. See you tomorrow. Bye-bye.
Right now, we will broadcast for you the news in English on Radio Free Syria.